Okay everybody, here we go. Question 12 here. Quick look at this flashlight question. So again, if the front view is from A, the top view is going to be straight underneath it, and the side view is looking to the left, so it gets drawn on the left here. So that's the way we're laying them out. What is our top height? 75 plus 20, which is 95. Okay, 75 and 20 is 95. So front view goes on the right. So I'll come down there about 120, line across. Now, it's 30 and 120 for this light. 30 and then 120. So, here's our 30. Here's our 120. Now be careful here now with this flash lamp, because the back of it's up 60 here. The back of it's up 60 and the front of it's up 75. So there's a slope down. So the back is up 60. Front 75. So there's our body of it, and just take the 75 across. So there's the front where the bulb is contained in the unit. Now the handle is next. So the handle goes up 20 at the front, and that's horizontal going back then. So that was the tricky bit with that. It comes up 20 more here, and it goes back then horizontal. So the body is sloping, but the handle is horizontal. So there's our front view. So I'll project on the left, the right. We'll leave a little bit between it. Now be careful here again, because when we analyze this, the head of this here is 30. Or sorry, 75 by 30 here, but the back of this is, so the handle is 25 wide, but the corner is in 15, so it's 15 and 15, so the body slopes in, and that's important to notice that. So I'm going to do the 75 here first of all. So here's our 75. So there is the square head of this lamp, and if we square off this light, but the body is sloping in, so it's in 15 and 15. So there is the slopes going. So it narrows as it goes back, narrows as it goes back. And our next problem now is to put the handle on. So I'm going to just get the very center of this here now, and I'll just check. The handle of this is 25. So that's actually straightforward enough, because 325, so 25 and 25 is 50. So there's the handle coming back here. So there's our handle, and the body sloping in and sloping down. So now, side view next. So I'm going to bring I'm going to draw the square at the front first. So that's up 75. So here is our square at the front. And we know the handle is going up higher, so rather than measure, I'll just bring those over and up. So here's our handle. Now, the circle next, so I'm just going to very lightly cross. Now I'm not going to draw the line all the way, but I'm drawing the diagonal here. But I only really want to mark it in the center here, because I was only looking for that center there. So there is our center. And here is our circle. So there's our circle. So there's front, top. Now, hidden detail now. So the slope down here and the slope in. So the back of this lamp now is going to give us a dotted, I'm not sure if it's a square, but it's a four-sided figure anyway. It's a quadrilateral. So this is the back of the lamp narrowing in here and there, and it comes across. And this is the one now that would catch a lot of people, is that joins then to the front. And it's a big long line, even though it looks short. That's running the whole length of the side of the light. So there is our the side edge there. So here's our front on top and side. So now we're on to our 3D. Now, for our 3D, I'm going to just turn on the light on that there now, even though it leaves a few shadows. So I'm going to draw a rectangle, I think. Okay, now because it's freehand, here's our I'm going to try and draw a square here, or something close to a square anyway. Extrude those back at 30 degrees, and that hopefully is going to be our square, and middle, left, right, bottom. Let's just try and put this ellipse into it like that. Now if that was going all the ways back here, let's say it's back around that far, and then it would be going endways. So look, I'm going to say that that's about this corner, and I'm going to just guess this now because I'm not going to try creating it because I think it would be a bit too awkward. I'm just going to say, look, this is the line on the ground, This is the line on the top, and that would be going back here, but I'm going to leave this very light now because the handle is going to be blocking this off in a second, and that would be coming over to here, sloping back up and out to there. So now our handle would be starting then about in here a little bit. So our handle's coming up there vertically. That's not very good for vertical. 1 second now. So here's our handle going up there, and our handle would be coming up here as well, but not as high. So I'll take a chance now that there's our handle. We'll extrude that back a bit. Extrude that back a bit. So I'm going to just lighten this off now because it's going to hide some of that. So there's our handle coming back here. And I'll just lighten off that on the ground and give it a surface to sit on. And you can put a few colours on that if you want. But that there is question 12, exercise 12.4. So that's a nice little question there now. So the best of luck with that. See you later.